Welcome to the 16th episode of Season Tickets. I'm Michael.
And I'm Max. The Ferry football team won 31-6 over Oberlin on Friday.
The cross-country team finished 14 out of 16 teams in regionals to end a very solid season. Our debate this episode is, with the new NBA season starting, does the NBA have the best playoffs out of the four pro sports?
Yeah, I think so. I think with all the teams, for the most part, it's pretty even and exciting. Lots of game sevens, and I just think the finals is the most exciting to watch.
I actually don't agree with that. I think the NFL has the most exciting playoffs. I mean, it's just one game, and if you win, you're on to the next round, and if you lose, you're out. It's really exciting. It's just one game, and I think some of the NBA series drags on a bit.
Yeah, but I don't think the NFL necessarily always proves who's the best, because you can lose on any given Sunday.
In my upset pick of the week, I had Oklahoma State beating West Virginia, and that didn't happen.
Neither did my upset with Washington over Arizona State.
And now we're going to go into college football, and LSU beat Ole Miss in a really exciting, close, low-scoring game, but Ole Miss went for the touchdown when they could have had a field goal to tie the game, and LSU ended up winning.
Auburn beat South Carolina 42-35.
USC played Utah in a very close, exciting game, but Utah got the win with a touchdown very late in the game. Max got this game right.
Ohio State played Penn State in a game we both got right. Pretty exciting, but not a whole lot of offense, and Joey Bosa came up huge for Ohio State.
The Seahawks beat the Panthers in a very low-scoring game in a game we both got right.
The Bengals played the Ravens and won.
The Pats beat the Bears in a game that I got right.
The Cardinals played the Eagles. Very exciting game that Mike got right.
Then the Colts lost to the Steelers in a game we both got wrong.
And the Saints blew out the Packers in a game that Mike, I believe, got right.
So now we're going to get into our NBA season preview show. The first thing we're going to predict is the MVP. I got Kevin Durant. He was a beast for the Thunder last year. He was so good at scoring and doing everything Thunder need. And I think with him just playing well, and even though he's hurt, I think he can still win the MVP. What about you?
I'm going to go with LeBron James. He's always up there, and I think the return, if he has a great season and the Cavs do great as a team, I think that helps with the voters and stuff. And now we're going to go into our breakout player.
I got Chandler Parsons. He averaged 16, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists and 1 steal. And moving to the Mavericks, I think is great for his career. And playing with Dirk is going to really help. What's yours?
I got Lance Stevenson. A lot of people know him for his funny antics on the court, but this guy was a great defender, and he averaged 14 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds as a shooting guard. It's pretty nuts.
And now we're going to go into our most underrated team, and my point guard is Mike Conley. He averaged 17 points, 6 assists, and 1.5 steals. Now my shooting guard is Bradley Beal. He also averaged 17 points and 3 and 4. Then Jimmy Butler had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. Boris Diaw had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then my last guy is Andre Drummond, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 1.5 blocks. I think they all do as good, if not better, this year and are very underrated. What's your team?
I'm going to go with Kyle Lowry. He was the big leader for the Raptors last year in the playoff season with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Victor Oladipo had a very good rookie season with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals, and can only build off of that. Gerald Green, the high flyer from the Phoenix Suns, 15 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Serge Ibaka, doesn't put up the greatest stats with 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks, but his defense is vital, as you saw in the first couple of games when he was hurt against San Antonio. And Al Jefferson at center, he averaged a double-double, 22 points, 11 rebounds, and just no one seems to ever talk about this guy.
Yeah, and now we're going to go into our breakout rookie, and I got Kyle Anderson because I think he is a mini Magic Johnson. Yes, I said it. He's not that fast, but he's really good with the ball, the best passer out of this draft. Not the greatest shooter, but he's really good on the low post. What's yours?
I'm going to go with Shabazz Napier, an exciting player. Got traded to the Heat on draft day, and, with Mario Chalmers being the point guard ahead of him, I think he's better than Mario Chalmers, or at least will be. A very exciting player, and I just think he has a great year.
And now we're going to pick our breakout team, and I'm going to take the Phoenix Suns with 3 all-star point guards in Isaiah Thomas, Eric Bledsoe, and Goran Dragic, and also playmakers like, as Max said, Gerald Green, and also PJ Tucker and the Morris brothers. I think they are able to easily get a playoff spot and contend in a very good Western Conference.
I'm going to go with Charlotte. Made the playoffs last year, led by Al Jefferson, but with the addition of Lance Stevenson. And it adds to a very good young backcourt with Kemba Walker, and I think they can make some noise in the East this year.
Now we're going to pick our champion. I'm going to go with the Thunder, continuing with the Kevin Durant thing. After he comes back from his injury, he's going to be unstoppable, and I believe that he will be able to lead the Thunder to an NBA championship. Who's your pick?
I'm going to go with the Cavs, new team with LeBron James, the best player in the world, leading them, and let's go Cavs. The Royals beat the Giants 10-0 to force a Game 7 tonight in Kansas City.
Florida State plays Louisville on Thursday night. Max, who do you got?
Yeah, Florida State led by Jameis Winston. I think he has a big game.
I agree with that. Many people think this is a trap game for Florida State, but I think they can get it done against Louisville. That will wrap it up for the 16th episode of Season Tickets. Make sure you come back next week as we preview all the big games in sports.